What's up, guys? Matt the Funny Man here. Welcome yet to another Matt Behind the Cam, where I tell you guys crazy stories about my life so you can get to know me better. I love that intro. It's like I'm opening my book to you, like crazy. Opening a book or a vagina, crazy stories. Anyway, let me get this a little closer. First, this will be about comedy and why I wanted to do it. But first, before I get into that, I want to go ahead. First, DeAndre, I was originally going to text you, but I'm like, you know what? No, I want to do better than that. I want to video it of me saying thank you. Thank you for not quitting out. I know it's hard. I know you going through the bullshit. I understand. Believe me, I know me and everyone else would love to be in Houston right now and help your ass. When I saw him post that Facebook status, I immediately ran to my computer and got on Skype to see if he was on there. I was gonna Skype, text, I was gonna get in some form of contact and be like, I hope you're joking, or I hope you're just mad. And if you were, me, Iron Drum, anyone else, because you best believe I'm going to talk you out of it. I ain't going to let D6 quit. If it get that serious, fuck. Come to DC, Segas. We'll pull some money together, get you to D6. You can live with me. We can do that. We are getting to the promised man. I said promised man. Good Christ. The promised land. You best believe that. We gonna get there one way or another. One of us make it, we all make it. That's how it works. But I may have told this story on my main channel. This was like a long time ago. But I figured I'd make a Matt Behind the Cam about it. It's about why I wanted to do comedy. Where to start? I guess it started with when I was little. I saw the first stand-up I've ever seen was Eddie Murphy Delirious. And of course, being young, I didn't understand like some of his jokes, like some of like the little jokes here and there that I got at that age. You know, I didn't learn about dicks this big. Yeah, I didn't learn all that. I didn't know any of that stuff. But you know, I saw what he was doing, and you know, like during a stand-up special or whatever, they cut to the audience and they're like, and you know, they're all like that. I'm like, wow, I want to do that, because that's what I used to do around this when I was little. I used to entertain the hell out of my teachers. I used to do a good Kramer impression. That's back like when Seinfeld was like really popular. Very, very. Love Seinfeld. I used to do a good impression of Kramer. Like I used to do like the like if they were out on lunch, I would hang out with the teachers. I would do the slide in the door thing, and I'd be like, you know, some of the stuff that Kramer does. You know, and I used to make the teachers laugh at that. We got some faggot on a motorcycle that won't shut the hell up while I'm doing a video. When I saw Delirious, I was like, hey, you know, I was like, I want to do that. You know, he's making people laugh. And I was like, you know, he's doing some stuff that I would do. I just wouldn't curse. Well, now I'm cursing. But man, I wanted to do it. And I remember I got a whole box of cassettes. Not me doing stand-up, but like I used to make up my own radio talk show when I was younger. It was me and the Jedi Kid. It used to be him, the Jedi Kid, and random guests. I have a whole box full of cassette tapes of just me and Ron, this guy, just cursing each other out, taking calls, having special guests like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I used to do all that. I had my own cassette series called The Alley Guys. It was supposed to be like King of the Hill and South Park put together. It'd be me, Ron, and like 2 other voices I used to do. And each fucking episode was like 40 minutes long of just random shit off the top of my head. I always wanted to have like my own animated comedy show or whatever when I was younger. You know, like, because back then I watched a lot of South Park, and I was like, man, I want to do that. There's so much stuff I wanted to do. But then I got to high school. Those same jokes weren't as funny. I was never I would try to be the class clown. Nah. Matthew, you're not funny. Matthew, you're real cool and all that. You're cool to talk to, but nah, you're not funny. Nah. So many people I was funny. But of course, you know, mom's like, oh, Matthew, don't listen. You know, mother's going to feed you a bunch of bullshit. Matthew, don't listen to them. You know you're funny. You know. And eventually, as, you know, 9th, 10th, 11th grade went on, I slowly began to think like, oh man, maybe this isn't for me, you know? You know, when you're a kid, kids are amused by fucking anything. You go like, and the kids are either gonna cry or laugh their asses off. So maybe I was thinking like, oh, you know, maybe this isn't for me. So I quit. I gave up trying to be a comedian. Years later, I'd say, how old was I? I was about 18. I was surfing the internet, you know, and I was on YouTube, and I was looking up prank calls, because that's what me and my friends in school used to do. We used to look up prank calls on YouTube, and I looked at prank calls, and I will never forget this. It was a video of D6 doing a prank call as Esther Green. And I was like, wow, this guy really does like an awesome, you know, grandmother voice. It's fucking so sick. It's serious. I'm sorry if I keep looking at this fucking screen instead of right here. It's a habit I'm really trying to break. But he's like doing like an awesome voice of this old lady, and it's funny as shit. Every prank call after that, I watched every single of those prank calls. And this is back before he was even a partner or anything. This is how old it was. I was like maybe 17, 18 at the time. And then on his YouTube, he had the JTV link. And I was like, oh, wow, cool. I was like, what's this website? And then I found out it's a website where you can cast. And I was like, oh man, cool, I get to see this guy like live and stuff. So eventually I joined. My former JTV name used to be Code 0808. But of course, I'll get to that in a minute. This is about to be a long ass map behind the cam. I'm gonna let you know right now. While I take this drink, get some popcorn. Anyway. So I found out he could cast, and I'm like, okay. So I made my profile Code 0808, and I watched him. And this is back when you used to do prank calls for $5. You tell him what to do, what character, you know, and all that. And I used to just sit there and watch, and every joke, every prank call, I was like, just slamming on my fucking desk like I was fucking livid. I was laughing. I never laughed so hard. I was pointing at my computer like, this guy fucking makes me laugh the hardest. So fucking funny. Let's say maybe another 2-3 years. No, not 3. I'd say maybe 2 years went by after that. Well, no, not 2 years, but I don't know, a few months. I know I made my JTV account before my YouTube. That's what I know. But I remember he used to tell us about his life stories and all that on JTV, and he told us all this stuff they went through, like his mother, stepdad, all that stuff. And he said he still wanted to be a comedian. And I'm gonna let y'all know, that shit touched me. I was like, wow. I mean, all people told me was that I wasn't funny. This guy's going through all this, and he's still doing it. And I'm like, well, I mean, if he can do it, I mean, I'm pretty sure I can. And that's when I made my YouTube. March 30th, 2010. Picking the name was a very big pain in the ass. I thought of something superhero related. Because I'm such a big Iron Man fan. I was like, man, you know, I tried MATTtastic, the Matt Comedy Show, you know, something to let people know that this channel's about comedy. Then, of course, MATTtheFUNNYman was born. I just picked that name out of fucking random. After that, I got to work. I played around with it. There's a lot of videos I deleted, which I wish I didn't now, because since I have my second channel, I could have posted on there to show y'all some never before seen shit that's not funny. So, what can you do? Made my YouTube. I started doing stuff. Stuff was getting 1-2 views. I would try to post it like on my Facebook and stuff. And you know, it really worked out. I'd get like, you know, 10 views. And, you know, I got excited at first because at one point I didn't care how many views I did. If it made me laugh, I didn't give a fuck. If I thought it was funny, it was going to be uploaded. That's what my thoughts were. I didn't give a fuck what anybody else said. But yeah, after that, I just took my camera everywhere. Recorded anything that came to mind. I tried rants. My first rant was horrible. Horrible. I'm about to delete it and put it on my second channel. I know once I get up to maybe 80 or 90 or 100 videos, then I'm gonna start taking down some of the videos that I didn't really like. Like some of these videos here were just the ones to start me off. I'm probably just gonna delete them and put them on my on this channel. I'm probably gonna do that. Some of them I might keep. There's at least 3 videos I'm gonna take off my main channel, put it on my second channel. And I remember I used to get so much crap, like people said it wasn't funny or anything. And I thought to myself, how can I get more people to view my stuff? Because then, like, after months went by, I was like, you know what, maybe I should start trying to get a fan. Well, I wasn't thinking to myself, oh, I need to get a fan base, you know. I was just thinking, like, how can I get more people to watch my stuff? And I got the idea from D6. Since he cast, I was like, you know what, maybe I should cast too. See if I can get a few people. And I did. I got a few people. I would have, like, at least maybe 5-6 people watch. Thus, my inner circle was born. The inner circle, you know, includes number of people: Shadow, Blue, Rev, Iron Drum is in the inner circle. And if you guys are wondering what the inner circle is, it's the inner circle that's with, you know, it's within the nation. Everyone has like an inner circle. Like DeAndre has Southwest Beef Jerky, I have the inner circle. The inner circle is pretty much a group of people that usually help me review stuff, confirm ideas, which ideas I should do, and of course I play it for them before I play it with y'all, because I'm like, okay, if I can make these guys laugh, then I can make you laugh. There's a lot of people in my inner circle. D6, I consider him in my inner circle, because these are people that I know I can trust with my life. But of course everyone can be in the inner circle. And of course I just got that from Command & Conquer because inner circle sounds fucking dramatic and cool, so I thought of it. Anyway. As time went on, between the lines of 2010, 2011 was meh. I actually did start to get better. I got better with my editing. I got better with my jokes. I got better with my sketch ideas. I could say I started to get better by the time I made Matt Jerking, which is a pretty old video I did 2 years ago. I was making fun of the dance jerk. But you know, pretty much the whole video was based off a masturbation joke. I can say after that, that's when I started to get a little bit better. I remember the first video D6 ever saw. This is how he believes that he saw potential in me. Because I told him I wanted to be a comedian because he inspired me to do it again. He said, Matthew, you need to get on that shit. Get on your shit. Post videos. Someone whooping your ass, videotape it. You see someone else getting their ass beat, videotape it. Video. Carry a camera with you at all times. First piece of advice he ever gave me. In which I do. I remember the first video I've ever showed him, which was Ask Matt 2. And I remember because he was casting that one day. And he said, Matthew, good job with your jokes and all that, you know, just work a little hard on your jokes and you got a good thing going. But then it happened. We had to move out of my apartment. Which means I lost internet connection. And I was gone for like I was gone for 5 months. 5 months. Because we had to move to one apartment to another, and I didn't have internet connection. I was gone for 5 months. But then, August 10th, 2011, I came back better than ever. Started working harder on my jokes. Started casting less. Because back when I used to cast on JTV, I had a segment where me and everyone there would watch Dateline for like a good hour and make fun of everyone, all the pedophiles, especially their screen names. Like one person's screen name on Dateline would be like, I bone kids 14. I'd be like, well, it looks like he likes to bone kids. You know, just make fun of them. But eventually I got in trouble for streaming it. It wasn't on YouTube. There was a Dateline JTV channel, and I used to stream stuff from their channel on mine. I guess you can't do that. Maybe from now on, I'll do it on YouTube so I don't get in trouble. Then I got banned. Then I came back. I got trolled. I got trolled big time. And eventually I was like, well, I guarantee you won't ban me. I'll still be here. He said, fine, I'll flag you. I was like, fine, flag me. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. You ain't shit. You ain't gonna do nothing. Next day I couldn't log into my account saying it was banned. After that, I vowed to never cast again. But of course now, I do have a Ustream account. It's not completely set up yet. I know if you go down to a video where it says Matt comes on Ustream or whatever, the link's there. I'll probably have to go there to go get it. I do plan on casting again. I don't know when. I know eventually soon, if there's like any free time between me working on videos, me going out and stuff like that. I mean, if I can find time between that, then yeah, I'll start casting again, and I'll like cast like once a week, like Saturday or something. Pretty much when who's ever out of school, when there's no school. I probably might do it on the weekends, like Sunday or Saturday. I don't know, it depends. But I didn't let me not casting on JTV anymore stop me. I still continue to do videos. I try to do one at least within 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks. I don't want there to be like a gap. Like I don't want people to think like, oh, this guy casted a video every fucking month. You know. But I remember my first real rant, which was Matt takes on DC Universe. A very successful rant. Well, not a successful rant, but I had good jokes, and I got great reviews from it. People said they liked it. Even people that, you know, that love DC, they're like, oh man, that's great. People loved it. I'm thinking like, wow, I can fucking rant. I just gotta talk about shit that pisses me off. At first I thought I could just rant about anything, but apparently in order for my rants to actually be good, it has to be actual shit that pisses me off. So that's when I started ranting. And then of course, 2 years on YouTube passed. I felt confident. More confidence than I've ever felt before. Every day I get more confidence. Every day I think to myself, I'm gonna make a fucking video. I'm gonna make these fuckers out here laugh. Because I was maybe 13. And I said to myself, when I die, I want to be known as one of the greatest comedians alive. I wanted to be known for something. I want people to walk past my grave and say, holy shit, there's Matthew Belen, aka Matt the Funny Man, or MATTtheFUNNYman. I want to be remembered. I want to be recorded in history. I want something that my kids can look up and be like, that's my dad. My dad was the greatest comedian that ever lived. I know I'm going to do it. I'm going to continue to do it. It's hard out here. Fucking kids. Thanks for ruining it for me, faggot. Anyway, I know I'm gonna continue to work hard. I get motivated more and more. That's another reason why I watch D6 Slogs. That motherfucker motivates the hell out of me to make these damn videos every damn day. I know I'm gonna do it. I know I'm gonna make it. Not only me, but you. Everyone that watches this video, everyone that watches my second channel, everyone who watches my stuff on, well, even though I don't do gaming channels that much anymore, but even on my gaming channel, even though I haven't been on there for 4 months, we are all gonna make it. If you don't believe that, then you can suck my left nut and tell my right nut thank you. Now I know I said suck instead of suck. Suck. We're gonna make it, y'all. God works in mysterious ways, or in some people's cases, tree works in mysterious ways. Buddha works in mysterious ways. Gandhi works in mysterious ways. Something out there in the universe works in mysterious ways. I think God does though. But I know we can do it. We gotta work hard, stick together. D6, once again, thank you. I wouldn't be MATTtheFUNNYman without you. I don't think MATTtheFUNNYman would have existed without D6. This is like D6 is Dr. Dre and I'm Eminem. It fits it perfectly. I mean, maybe different situations, but when you look at it. But that's why I want to do comedy. I want to make people laugh. I want to bring joy when people are sad. That's what I always wanted to do. It doesn't matter how I do it. You had a bad day, you can click my fucking video and make yourself feel better about yourself. That's what I believe God put me on this earth to do. Is to bring you guys laughter. He didn't bring me here to stack shelves. He didn't bring me here to wash cars. He didn't bring me here to toss a football around. He brought me here to bring joy to the world. Even if it's just a select few, 30 people, 40 people, as long as I'm making an impact in someone's life, I know I can walk away happy. I can sit on my deathbed when I'm like 30 years old. No, I'm kidding. When I'm old, I can lay in my deathbed and think to myself, I did something for my life. I did something. It doesn't matter if my name is in lights. That's nice, and I would hope to get there. But as long as I know that I made an impact in some kind of way, I can leave this world a happy man. That's why I want to do comedy. I'll see you guys. I'm gonna fuck these fucking kids up. God Mother fuck piece of shit. Other than that, besides my great speech being ruined, I'll see you guys next video.